G'day, welcome to Marty's Beer Show, where I drink beer so you can drink beer. Yeah, so righto, today we are doing the beer show on hazy beer. It's the apparently the new trend. Everyone's doing it. So hazy beer, beer that's a bit hazy lagers, IPAs. Used to be called New England IPA, NEPA. Basically, it's hoppier, it's sort of juicy kind of tasting, tropical kind of tasting. Just a new sort of reinventing the wheel, or just you gotta keep doing that sort of stuff. But yeah, pretty much what it is. It's the yeast in there, different yeast and different stuff. So the yeast. Off the top of my head, it's lower flocculatory yeast. So instead of clumping and sinking or floating, it sort of stays in the liquid, keeps the haze going, and yeah, pretty much. Obviously, that's how it works. Anyways, here's 6 hazy beers I found. There's plenty more, but here we are. Righto, first guy. First can we've got here is Byron Brewery's hazy lager. Righto, obviously from Byron Bay. Yep. Blah blah blah. 1.2 standard drinks, which brings it to a percentage of 4.4%. So there you go, hazy lager with light fruity hops and malt notes. So let's just open that one. Opens good. That's a tick. Smells like a beer. That's a tick. Comes out of it quite well. Look at that. Pours like an absolute normal beer. It's a lager. Now, I guess there's a little bit of haze going on there, but I was expecting it to be like really cloudy. Maybe that's another category, but let's go. Smells good. It tastes pretty good. Kind of tastes a slight wheatier taste to a normal standard lager, like not as plain. It's just got a bit of bit more interesting. But yeah, that's pretty good. I was expecting it to be more cloudy and more offensive or anything, but I don't know, it just tastes like a nice, easy drinking lager. Yeah. Byron Bay Brewery's hazy lager, not bad. Righto. Next one, we have Zytho Brewing Tropical Haze, 5%, 1.5 standard drink. So that's a bit more in a can. Zytho Brewing's. There you go. Pinnacle Drinks. Inspired by the term Zythophile, meaning a person who loves all things beer. There you go, Marty's xylophone show. Tropical notes, haze for days, smooth. Congratulations, you've found your desert island beer. Well, I'll be the one to decide that, because I'm apparently a Zythophile. So, well, that smells that's a bit more of a tropical, or a more tropical smell than the first can off the scale of cans, but Zytho Brewing Tropical Haze. So yes, maybe it's got a bit more of a haze to it than the first one. Just slightly, got a standard froth going, but well, definitely smells a bit different. Oh wow, yeah, that's got definitely something going on now. So Tropical Haze is a ale, a lager, a beer. Maybe let's call it a beer. India Pale Ale. New England Indian Pale Ale, I don't know. Tropical Haze. It's not bad. It's definitely probably not as refreshing as this guy. It's yeah, a bit more yeasty, a bit more wheaty. Yeah, not overly refreshing, but it's got a good, interesting character, like a bit of a, you know, actually a taste to it. But yeah, it's the thicker, full-bodied taste. Pretty interesting. Kind of a funny aftertaste to it, but yeah, not bad. Bit different, but cool. Righto, moving right along. Cooper's Brewery Hazy IPA. Now, I did a review on Cooper's up here. You can go have a look. It's a bloody masterpiece. I didn't include this one in there because this one is a limited release seasonal variety, so I didn't chuck it in, and you know, but that's what happens. So it's 6.2%, 1.8 standard drink, so that's really getting up there with that sort of factor. Limited edition, full flavoured. Citrus notes: mandarin, tangerine, grapefruit, gerin, orange are in. So cool, that's a lot. It's all the stuff there, but a lot going on there. From Cooper's, you know, they've been around since donkey's years, but even before then, and they know what they're up to. They're pretty good. So, you know, they've gone out on a limb here, and whether they've jumped on the bandwagon or just, you know, I don't know. But Cooper's from South Australia. Now let's it's not as strongly smelling as this other, what's the name? Wow. That's very wheaty and yeasty. Yeasty. Very yeasty. Very. It does kind of taste like one of the other Coopers, but it's like a stronger, souped up turbot. You can kind of taste that it's stronger, like alcohol wise. Like it's definitely got that little bit of a zing or a zap or a buzz or a bing, but it's just a bit bitter. It's got a wheat beer taste to it, but no, not hardcore refreshing. Yeah. Well, that's it. Cool. Next one. Righto. Black Hops Brewery G.O.A.T. Go good all around. Greatest of all time. G.O.A.T. Self-proclaimed. There we go. G.O.A.T. Hazy IPA, 6%. So it's getting up there again. It's 1.8 standard drinks. There we go. It was brewed specifically for 2018 Beer Awards. Took out the gold medal. Oh, well, there you go. You know, it's saying good. Black Hops has got a they got a little brewery just down the road from me. Pretty cool little spot. You should go check them out if you're in the area on the Gold Coast, in Burleigh, Miami. So, anyways, pretty cool little spot down there. But let's see what their self-proclaimed greatest of all time hazy IPA. Well, it's not self-proclaimed because they won the gold medal. So obviously some people agree with them. But again, Black Hops, greatest of all time hazy IPA. Let's yeah, see, it's got a bit of a cloud. As long as the frost or no, it's a bit hazy, a bit cloudy. Opaque as I've said on here. Oh, it smells. It smells fresh. It smells fresher. A bit more fresh than these. That's different again. That's good. It doesn't really have the weird wheaty. It doesn't have like these guys are a bit wheaty and yeasty, and that's kind of a bit more subtle. It's definitely there, but it's kind of just a bit more refreshing. You can kind of tell it's a bit stronger, but it's probably a bit more of a refreshing option. Pretty good. It doesn't really doesn't leave any weird tastes. Once it's done its duty, it just kind of just does it, and that's not bad. Goat. Not for goats, not made out of goats. I don't know. I doubt it, probably not. Neither of the two, but don't give your goats beer. Righto, next. Ballistic Beer Company Hawaiian Haze Pale Ale. Righto. This is Ballistic's take on the Hazy Pale Ale. Brewed to quench your thirst. That's good. That's very, very good idea of them. You know, they've just done the same process that people do to do it. 4.6%, 1.4 standard drinks from up in Queensland, Salisbury in Queensland, Ballistic Beer. I think I did a... No, I didn't have to do... Anyways. Oh, look at that. He's excited to get out of there. He's been trapped in his little aluminium cocoon. Now they're saying it's got the technicalities of it, but I don't know what technicalities of beer, and maybe that's why he was so excited to get out. That's unfortunate. I'll just tip that one down the sink for now, and we'll let's start again. We cut that out. No, I can't undo that. Anyways, so that's a bit better. So yeah, Ballistic Haze. Now that's just getting a bit excited there. Pretty cool looking can though. Maybe that's why. But yeah, that's out of these few, that is definitely the most opaque's the word, haziest. That's the haziest of the ones that say hazy on them. But pretty cool. But it smells. It's a very subtle smell on the nose region, but it's the mouth region that truly affects the effects of it. There's not much going on there. That's very subtle. It doesn't have that wheat yeast taste that was leading the pack at the when it was happening, when that was doing, but I don't know, it's double dry hopped pale ale. It's not bad, but it's not really doing much. It's not really that interesting. Like, this guy was pretty subtle, but this guy was what? Refreshing and subtle. This guy's sort of subtle, but with that sort of haze, it's not as refreshing. Oh well, you know, that's what I do. Righto. Sixth, the Hex Ultimate can in the range is Hazy IPA from Balter. Balter Brewing, yes. These guys are pretty cool. These guys have got a bit of a range of beers. They're from Currumbin, Gold Coast. Bunch of surfer dudes. Pretty good surfer dudes, actually. You know, got it up and going, and they've got a pretty good little brewery down there, down in Currumbin. Pretty cool spot to go have a sample of their crafts and whatnot. Done pretty well. But it's a saying, combination of candied orange, mango, passion fruit, with breeze of bitterness beneath. Geez, there's a lot going on with the Lazy Hazy. From us to you with enjoyment, with a little smiley face. So 6%, 1.8 standard drinks from Balter. But you know, let's just give them a go. So those boys have got a few crackers in their range. I'll have to check them out one day. The rest of the range. A few Balters. Balteras. Maybe that's what the name, I don't know. But anyways, I think it's kind of new. I haven't really seen that around until I looked for it for tonight's episode. So that's see again, that is probably the winner for the hazy shade of spring factor. It's not even a factor, but it's very orange juicy. It's very orange juice. Yep, I guess it's orange juice, but the fizz is kind of going away. He's kind of just had enough of that. But got a dog fur. Got dog fur and everything here. But whoa! That's finally. It's the first one that's actually kind of fruity. Like these are kind of like fruity tropical. This one's actually kind of got a bit of a tropical. Yeah. So it's got that. It's back to a bit of a wheaty sort of a taste. Not a bad one, but then it's definitely a slight tropical undertone. But you can definitely you can tell it's got that 6%. Like it's definitely there at the ceremony, but it's a bit more. Yeah, it's got a bit of a tropical taste. Not like hardcore tropical, but like medium core tropical. Bit of weedy. Not mega refreshing. Not unrefreshing, but like medium refreshing, but pretty good. Balter Hazy IPA. Cool. Pardon me. Alright, well there you go. That's 6 hazy beers that I thought were pretty cool and that I drank and then talked about for a bit. Well, if I was to choose one, funny you should ask, I'll it's hard to describe. Well, they're all pretty different. For the same thing, they're all pretty different. But I'm going to. I'm just gonna have to do a round 2 between the Black Hops G.O.A.T juice. That's pretty good. Oh, geez, you're splitting hairs there. They're both pretty good. No, I won't even pick a winner. They're both good. These two blokes, bloody Balter. A couple of blokes made it, done pretty well. From Gold Coast, and same. These also from the Gold Coast. So there you go. Go check them out. I'll put a link in the description for it. Maybe, yeah, probably will. But anyways, cool. Thanks for watching Marty's Beer Show. Like this video, because I would. And subscribe, because I already am subscribed. And leave a comment below and tell me how many hazy beers I missed out and whatnot. And tell me something I don't know about the beers, and then I'll do that, and then tell me other beers, and just write something offensive that people on the internet write. Anyways, thanks for watching. Marty's Beer Show.